Hey, so I wanted to do like a sketchbook tour thing. I know this setup isn't the prettiest. It's not the best to look at. I mean, it's just my lamp and some paint and like a cup with my name on it, which is H, and a shoe pencil case. So that's not the best thing ever, but this is the first live video I make, if that makes sense. I just wanted to do it because I want to do a sketchbook tour thing, which I've seen Kelsey Animated do that, and of course Emery Chu, and a bunch of other artist YouTubers. So this is gonna be more like the Kelsey Animated sketchbook tours because these are old, and we can put a BB-8 right here, just to make it look a little better. But so I think I'm just going to go through the this one, which is an old one I got from a friend, you could say. Wow, this camera really zooms in like real far. What if I like scooch it back a little bit? No, it doesn't help. I can do this so you can see it better. It's just fluff and a cat with glasses because it's cute, I guess. Oh god. Can you just like stop it? Okay. So this is a hand reveal. I know my hands are weird, but that's okay, I guess. So the first thing, I'm definitely going to edit out my name that says right there. This is a picture of a girl, and it said, "This random book belongs to me," and then my name, which is something I'm not gonna say yet. So yeah, this one is from 2017, I think. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, it's 2017, which is not that long ago. But in artist years, if you're an artist, you know how much your art changes over the course of like just a few years. So I wrote in this book, this is just Icelandic stuff, and this is some very cringy art of some, I think that's supposed to be me, not sure. Well, okay, I'm lying, it's supposed to be me. I was kind of weird. I had long hair. I cut it like a year ago, and I look a lot like a girl here, which I did look a lot like a girl, even though I got mistaken for a girl a lot. So, and also a guy. I mean, I guess I've always been non-binary, so that doesn't really make sense, but it's like an expectations versus reality thing. Do you remember that that like YouTube trend? That was weird. But here's waking up, expectations, like a bird on the window thing, and it's at 8, which I never expect to wake up at 8, because like, who does? I think I made this not even knowing what the words, I mean, I knew what reality meant, of course, but expectations, I probably didn't know what that meant, which is kind of weird. But here is this, and this is expectations eating breakfast, and the real is just eating some Cheerios, which I'm not even against that. And here's like makeup, because I liked makeup at the time. I still like makeup. That's a part of my kind of girly side. Even though I'm kind of a guy, but not really. It's confusing, but here's it's saying it's, yeah, this thing that's supposed to be a human being, but it doesn't even look like that. But it says, "I'm gonna use all my makeup and it's like makeup, which doesn't even look that much like makeup. This is really crooked. How old was I? I was like grown up enough to for my art not to look like this, but I mean, here's reality, which I'm just putting on some, what's it called? Chapstick. And I'm saying that mom and dad don't allow me to own makeup, which is kind of true, because, especially at the time, but now it's gotten better. I watched RuPaul's Drag Race with my mom, and it was easier. But here's hair expectations. Oh god, I kind of miss having long hair, but at the same time I don't really, because I don't really get mistaken for a girl as often. But here it says my hair is so soft that I don't have to brush it. And that's the thing, my parents really wanted me to cut my hair because I never wanted to like brush it. But there was like a time, that's like a part of my gender fluidity, I guess, me being fluid flux, is that I'm not saying that it's girly to brush your hair, but sometimes I didn't want to brush my hair, and sometimes I did. And when my parents were like, oh, you never brush your hair, you should like cut it, and I'm just like, no. And then I actually cut it because it's easier to live with short hair, honestly. If you haven't tried having short hair, I really recommend it for like at least once in your life. Here's reality, and I have this brush. And what the hell is that hand? Oh my god. And my body is cut off, I guess. It says, brush that darn hair, you brush. You ... brush. Which, I don't really know what that's supposed to mean, but yeah, my hair was pretty much like this. These eyes are so ugly. I drew eyes like this for such a long time, and then I got like really anime inspired and went for like really anime eyes. And now I'm just like, I mean, yeah, it does look like anime. It is kind of anime. I have kind of anime eyes, but I mean, not I mean, my drawing style kind of has anime eyes. But it's not that anime. Like, it's not anime. It's just kind of, very anime inspired, I guess. Here's clothing expectations. This is like a secret because I never publicly dressed all that feminine until now, when I get in drag, and I don't really go outside in drag because, of course, it's 2020 and we can't go anywhere. But it just says ready. Don't. My writing is so bad. Like that looks like an F. It's supposed to be a T, like at the beginning of this word. That's so dumb. But it says like clothing expectations, and then I'm wearing like a jacket, I guess. I don't even know what kind of jacket this is supposed to be. I have a purse. I'm wearing high-heeled boots, which I still really want high-heeled boots. And this is supposed to be a leather skirt, I think, which is just like kind of, I was pretty edgy, I guess, but I didn't really show it. It's a whole thing. Oh god, I have to stop saying the whole thing. Okay, anyway. So here's reality, where I'm just wearing a t-shirt. Dude, it looks like I have... anyway, it says, do I really have nothing else than this to wear? Basically. And I think here I'm supposed to be wearing like one of those curly, like one of these, which I kind of wore them a lot because they're a lot more comfortable than normal things that you put in your hair. I forgot what they're called, but yeah. And it says, you get it. This is just life. Hey, should I write a story? Yeah, I'm ready for that. Turn the page. Which, no, I don't really want to, but that's the point of this whole thing. I'm gonna read these stories because they're really cringe, but at the same time, that was like a huge part of my personality. It still is. I really like writing stories. You have to stay tuned for some stories that I kind of want to make comics or just write stories. I just don't really know where to publish them. I could just like read stories, post them on YouTube maybe or something, I don't know. And it says, chapter 1, Hi from Lara, or Lotta, if you're gonna say it in Icelandic. Hi, this is how you spell hi in Icelandic, by the way. It's weird. My name is Lotta, and I am 13 years old. I live in Reykjavik, and I'm probably going to move. Yeah. More about that later. Yeah, storytelling. That's some high quality storytelling right there. So, life is... my life sucks. Or maybe... No, let me try this again. So, my life would suck for most people. And it would be hard for others to handle. But let's just see what happens. And this the second chapter, right on the next page. It says summer. Now everyone's on summer vacation. Time that everyone likes. Or summer break. Time that everyone loves. I woke up at noon today and I was home alone. Wait, a little pause. Again, storytelling 101. I have to draw show. That's not a word in Icelandic or English, but I have to draw show me and my friends and Alta and introduce all the others, you know. So when you turn the page, look, real bad drawings, pretty bad characters. I was trying to practice like character making, character development, and not making Mary Sue's, which is kind of nice that I actually did that. But that was at that time, because before that, all of my characters were just Mary Sue's. If you don't know what that means, it means that all of my characters were just perfect without flaws. And I wanted to make like different people that were different from me, because most of my characters before that were either just like things to torture or just that sounds so bad, but you know what I mean. Things to make like tragic backstories or self-inserts, which is pretty awkward, but yeah. It's Lotta, which is the main character that's writing this. This is me. I have a lot of curly red hair and braces. I love bunnies. Oh wow, so quirky, you love bunnies. And I practice swimming. I am pretty small, like as in height, but not really. And interests, drawing and swimming. I mean, I can really tell that you're so good at drawing. Like, look at this. This is gorgeous. Like, look at the character design. Look at the beautiful eyes and nice skirt. And these lovely feet. Like, you're really good at drawing. Oh, God, this is so bad. Here's Clara, or Clara. Clara is the best. She started, or like she enrolled in 5th grade, which I don't really know how that translates to English, because 5th grade is when you are 11? I think, yeah, 11. But ever since I invited her, or like made her feel welcome, we became best friends. She is very shy. You can't see it in the picture, but she is a lot taller than me. Interests, reading and designing, which also, like, wow, so quirky. I guess I should talk about the drawings more, but I just don't really want to talk about it. Like, it's so dumb. I used to draw the glasses and then the eyes, which is like so dumb. That's the dumbest thing. But it's like a skirt and socks and shoes and a sweater. You know how clothing works, but this is just so bad. Like, the hair is very flat and the expression is like she kind of wants to die, which is very understandable. And when you turn the page, it says Helena. Helena is also the best. She is very, she's like a sporty type. That means that she is very, what's that word? I don't really know what this is in English, but it's like, let's just ignore that. And is really, like, really competitive. Yeah, competitive, that's the word. She loves koalas, which is, wow, so quirky. I made every single one of my characters that had short hair with this hair. Which, yeah, that's a lot of fun. I just wanted an excuse to draw, like, feminist views on girls, I guess. And then it says, interests, sports. Yeah, that's, her only interests are sports. Then it says, Alta. Alta is really evil. She's a snake wearing fashion clothing, which I definitely got that from Dork Diaries. Did anyone else read Dork Diaries? I have almost the entire collection, except for some of the new ones. I have like 11 books, I think. And I've read all of them, and it's like, it was like my entire personality was just trying to be Nikki from Dork Diaries, but yeah. She makes teachers and the popular kids think that she is, that she's very nice, but she is not. She's like really not. Which is like, Rebecca. I mean, Regina George. Why did I say Rebecca? But yeah, Regina George. She's basically Regina George. Oh, or Mackenzie in Dork Diaries. Her name was Mackenzie in Dork Diaries. This is basically like a mix of them two. This is not fashionable clothing. This is ugly. And also, why was she complaining that she had like really long curly hair when she also has really long curly hair? This is like probably as long as hers. And like hers was all the way down here, but like if you took the ponytail out, it would probably go down there. Which is pretty dumb. And I always like, when I wanted the popular kids, or like Mean Girls. There's a kid shouting outside. I'm very sorry for that, but when I always made my like Mean Girls that always wore a lot of makeup, because that's not stereotypical at all. I made them wear I drew them with lips for some reason. I love to think that I was such a designer when I made these clothes, but like I'm not. Okay, then now that's over, and on with the story. Yeah, you got that right. I got Cheerios, because Cheerios is like such a big thing in Iceland. I don't know, or it's just a big thing in my family. I've always eaten a lot of Cheerios. That's how you say it in English. I'm sorry. And got off to watch TV. But then the bell rang. I opened the door and Styrmir. I'm so very sorry if any one of my friends that actually knows a guy named Styrmir that's in the school band, and I actually know a guy named Styrmir now, so that's kind of awkward, but that's not him. It's not him. It's not him, I swear. He was at the door. I said hi, and he said, hi, you have to come outside. And she said, why? And he said, because there's something really happening there, which doesn't make any sense. Like, why do you walk up on someone's door and you're just like, oh yeah, you gotta come quick, something's happening outside. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but something's happening, you have to come. That doesn't make any sense, but here's Styrmir and me talking, or like having a little chat. And here's her, like, with super long hair, like, wow, girl, how do you survive with this long hair? I don't understand. But, slippers and pajamas, I guess, and here's... It's so weird, because she's, like, very, like, dreaming, I guess. And also, yeah, this hair. Every one of my characters that had short hair had this hairstyle. Like, every single one. I'm telling you, every single one. Because I was not creative. Excuse my brother, he's outside my door. And here it said, I got dressed up in my room, and Styrmir waited downstairs. I put my hair into a bun, and I was ready. Which, yeah, this is just kind of English in Icelandic, if that makes sense. It's kind of weird, but we walked on to the school property, or like the school something. I don't know what this is, but the skólalóðina, it's like the space outside which kids go out to play and stuff. I don't remember what it's called. It's like, is it like a campus or something, or is it different? I don't know. And then there was no other than Alda. She was with Clarissa and Thelma. They were bullying Clara later. But here's, like, the really good stuff. Like, wow. So this is actually in English. So it says Moldavite and Yellow Sapphire Origins, based on Steven Universe. It's a Steven Universe OC fanfic. Moldavite is a gem that has done many things that you may not do at Homeworld. That sentence makes no sense, but okay. This story happens only 894 years ago. Like, if you're gonna make a gem love story, it's very difficult to make it, like, any different than Ruby and Sapphire, or, like, a lot different than Ruby and Sapphire. This is kind of Ruby and Sapphire, but at the same time it's kind of not. It's a little bit different, but at Homeworld, not on Homeworld, it's at Homeworld. Everyone, yeah, was still that's not how you write panicking, but panicking because, is this how, no, it's not, right? No, it's the A is not supposed to be there. Because is a weird word, but of the shattering of Pink Diamond. Woo! We're getting into that, which is kind of weird because this kind of shows how not long ago this was. This was when we learned that, like, I think this was when we got the episode with Stevani that was kind of reliving Pink Diamond, and we saw, like, the face of Pink Diamond. I think it's somewhere there, which was that was probably, this is a little bit newer than the first story. I kind of stopped, but I don't remember what episode was out. I'm not sure, but even though it happened a long time ago, there was a sapphire. Of course, there was a freaking sapphire, but there was a sapphire that belonged to Yellow Diamond. I don't even know if there are yellow sapphires, but I mean, you can dream. She was on her way telling Yellow Diamond her latest future vision. Wait, did I actually write vision correctly? How was I so bad yet so good at English? It's so weird. But a gem ran into her. Yeah, be more descriptive maybe, but okay. That gem was Molderite. Molderite. This is supposed to be a V, but it looks like an R. The runaway gem, Moldavite spoke. Yeah, I definitely stole that from the Blue Diamond scene. Oh, sorry, please don't let anyone know that I'm here. Oh, no, I'm here. Which doesn't make any sense, but Yellow Sapphire stood up and pulled Moldavite up. I won't, but I still don't know why you're so bad. I think I meant evil, because the word vondur in Icelandic means both like bad and evil, and yeah, like if something tastes bad, it tastes vont. But if you're like evil, you're vondur, which is like, so it's kind of different. So don't judge me. That's just the way it works in Icelandic. But Moldavite had stood up to her diamond. Oh yeah, stood up to her diamond. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, stood up to her. I thought I meant like stood up. When I was younger, I don't remember, but she had fought her diamond's army, which, how the hell did she do that? But she had shattered an agate. She had done so much unforgettable and she had done much unforgettable and unforgivable things. Oh, I thought I was so cool using these like big words in here, but they just don't make sense. It's a long, yeah, come along. It's a long story, maybe I'll tell you another day. I don't know if it will be another day, Sapphire thought. I'll help you, she shouted as Moldavite ran. Moldavite stopped running. I know a place, Sapphire shouted. Moldavite walked back at Sapphire, which makes no sense, but I'm listening, Moldavite said. I need to get away from Homeworld too, Sapphire said. That place is called Earth. Sapphire had once heard her diamond speak of Earth. She was eavesdropping. How did I know that word back then? Oh my. She was eavesdropping her own diamond. Wait, she was eavesdropping. I don't know if that makes sense or not. But anyway, she had only realized, with an S, that now, would that make her a bad gem? Where is Earth? Moldavite asked curiously. I'll tell you, but we got to find a place where no one, I thought it said none, but no one can hear us. They found a place they found a place which they began to make a plan. What? Even I, not the most fluent Icelandic speaker. Oh my god, pardon that. Someone was going to enter my room. I have like a do not disturb sign on my door. I don't need to tell you that plan, but they I don't, wait. Did I break the foot? Why does it say, do you see that? It's like we, but I erased it and said I instead. Which, I don't know why, but that's a thing. I don't need to tell you that plan, which is like storytelling 101, but they succeeded, and found, with a very odd O, a spaceship. Sapphire knew that White Diamond was watching them. Wait, how? Yeah, there was like I watched a lot of like round table theory videos about White Diamond and like where the hell is she and stuff. That was, I miss Steven Universe. It was a really good show. And she knew it would take a while to find the Earth. Find the Earth. Why does it say the Earth? Isn't Earth like, it's in the context of being a planet. It's not like the Earth. It's just kind of weird. And it says, Moldavite and Yellow Sapphire, Time on Earth, based on Steven Universe. You don't have to, is it like chapter 2? Read the first story first. Yeah, no frickin', no, okay, obviously you'd read the first story first. It's like opening a book and like, oh, I'm gonna read this random chapter. I don't know what's happening, but sure. It says, otherwise you have no idea what I'm talking about. Of course not. And then it just ends. And it says, yay, but I erased it. I don't, what even is this book? It says, okay, a little pop. Can you stop doing that? Can you, like, not write stories and, like, always pausing? And I never finished writing any stories. I mean, I finished writing stories, like, Now I'm doing it a lot more, but at that time I just had so many story ideas and I never finished any of them. But okay, a little pause. Now I'm going to scriva. Now I'm going to write another story, but before I do that, I'm going to draw some from the story first, you know? So this is like, I wanted this to be Moldavite, I think. I don't remember, but forget it. I got this idea from Colorify, but forgot. What does that even mean? Okay, anyway, so here's like a character, Lovisa. She's like very old, says that she's 17, she's good, and she's a goddess. Good idea? Question mark. And then M said yes, which you can see that that's a totally different thing. But me, like H, yeah. This is a very bad sketch. I was like trying to do the whole head thing, you know, with all the circles. That didn't work out really. And here's another drawing of her, which, like, next to all the other ones, this one's not that bad. I actually kind of like this leg, even though it's kind of crooked. But the head is very, very weird. The hands are okay. The skirt is pretty nice. And then this leg is pretty nice. This leg is kind of weird, but here, I don't even want to know what that is. And here's M's version. She's gotten a lot better at drawing, let me tell you. Some drawing by M. I don't know if I'm allowed to show these. I'm just gonna have to ask her later. These are Sims, I think. We made these in The Sims. Yeah. So yeah, this is just some speculation for the story that I'm not going to tell because I'm actually going to make that into a story and I'm not going to spoil anything. Yeah, more Moldavite and Sapphire. You probably don't really care about that. But it's not a lot, so I'm just going to go over that right now. So after a long time in the spaceship, they reached Earth with a small R and the E for some reason. Sapphire found this sight extraordinary, but Moldavite has seen other planets before. Has. Why isn't it in the past tense? That doesn't make any sense, but anyway. But Sapphire has never left homeworld. Is that like a thing? Oh, it probably is, but she was Clarity, which I definitely learned that word from Steven Universe, but only Yellow Diamond knew that she was off color. Oh yeah, I remember. I drew these characters, and her gem placement was like very weird. And M actually told me that. Wait, no. If she had the gem there, she would be an off color. So calf, is it? Yeah, I think it's on the calf. Yeah. Just because she had her gem in a very peculiar place on her calf. She was lucky she always wore a dress so nobody knew. Your Clarity, I don't know. Moldavite said, "We are here." Sapphire pulled her dress up, which sounds not so good, and walked out. The air was fresh. Gems don't need to breathe, but they did find it, and it says, "I will continue this soon," which, no, I'm not. Here's some other stuff that I'm not going to show, is simply because it's like spoilers from the story that I'm writing. And here's drawing. That's bad, but yeah. Ooh, here's the good stuff. Okay, this is when I was really trying to learn about, like it says, genders and sexualities. So it says, this is just me, like, writing down, and this is straight. God damn it, I put the straight flag. And that was the first one okay, no, I'm extraordinarily sorry for that, and I did use this lesbian flag, which, again, I'm sorry. It says here's bisexual, pansexual. If you want, like a video on this, then sure, you can go ask me, but this goes on for a while. Don't mind that weird drawing. It's not worth it. It says demi-romantic, the same flag as demisexual, which, no it doesn't, but anyway. So here is a drawing of my friend from camp. I'm going to, like, censor her name, of course. Here's some lesbian drawings, because of course, I don't know if I was one of those kids that really fetishized gay people, but I was, like, I think I had come out as bisexual at that time. And here's a very bad drawing, which I don't even know what that is. It's Rose and Rogue. This is the same person. It's kind of a long story. It's a drawing of a girl I liked, which is kind of weird, but this is actually not that bad of a perspective, like, for the noob level of it. I don't believe I actually said noob. Here's a poem, which pretty depressing, but okay. And here's just some, stories that I'm not going to get into because they're long and there's a lot of them. So this was the sketchbook tour. It's like more than half of it. But yeah. I don't know how to end this, but I guess I'll just end it right now. So thank you so much for watching me reading some of my old cringy stories, and, like, god damn it, they were so bad. If you want me to revive any of these stories and, like, redraw any of these characters, please let me know, because I actually am pretty interested in doing that. And with that, I am out of here. Goodbye.